Finish up. You've been activated.
Great. My flow state.
Will this make my life easier, or will it make it harder? Huh? Most importantly, God's sake. That's all.
Bloody hell.
Oh my God. We've only been debating that for a few decades. Do you know how long it took for people to believe in washing their hands?
Easy does it now.
300 years. Germ theory was introduced in the 1550s, and the doctor who proved it was literally
I
thrown out
don't
the
know.
window. 300 years because people didn't
Glad I
want
could
to wash their hands. They didn't want to admit how many deaths could have been avoided. They just bloody listened.
I guess that's the strangest thing I've seen today.
Get moving. You can't be here.
Hello, random ID check.
Me? I mean, all right.
Please pass through this checkpoint in a
When you got it.
No, yeah, I'm ready. Won't be so patient next time, so careful, yeah? Obvious watching you.
Nah, fuck you. Maybe I.
Disobedience will be met with force.
Albion guards are here for your safety.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how
That's not a hammer. This is a hammer. Ooh, that's sexy.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
technology. I mean, the
Moving
optic
to the hostiles
changed
location,
everything.
over.
It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have a small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve, and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet.
Suspect is
directly
unsighted.
as the screen is
Unsighted,
in front of
sweeping
your
area.
eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the Optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any
I'm terminating
better?
the search.
I mean, sure,
Fall back.
it's definitely made things
Over.
a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when I used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the Optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. Do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere? Also, I thought that Optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Genius. Bloom was really calculated.
Just come over and place a bet.
Bad news for them.
Anyone here interested in making a bid?
God, the energy. There wasn't a single person in there who wasn't transfixed. It was wonderful. Bugger me if I can remember.
They say there is no other word for it. Maybe you should see food, drink, music.
There has to be a better way.
Yep.
Not my fault if my muscles twitch.
Yeah.
That's right.
Do you want me to break your fucking legs?
It's like you to retreat.
Please, please, I'll do as you say.
Jesus, could you give a woman her space?
You're amazing. This right now.
Fuck.
Bit more private again, so you could go back and enjoy all the great things about Optic without that fear of surveillance.
With the Optic, privacy's dead.
London, one of the busiest cities on the planet. 9 million people, 3 million cars, and all that means is gridlock. But with Parcel Box's new drone collect and delivery service, your next delivery is just one click away. Whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. Parcel Fox.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every Optic device. Whether you're using the Optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed through your Optic and Bloom central command center, and it is first created by Skylab.
DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary...
Welcome to the
measure
shit
make
show.
London safe.
And here is your new gear.
Guess this is a moment of truth, yeah? Feels like signing up means kissing my normal life goodbye.
Normal? Hate to break it to you, but there's nothing normal about Albion shooting people on sight.
Yeah, I know it's a hellscape. I'm not blind to that. Just let me say goodbye to everything I care about.
Hey, look at the bright side. You get to fight for what you believe in and protect the people you care about.
Yeah. You're right. Let's go.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
Right. Going now.
It understands too much at times. Have you heard some of the rumours around the hacked version of Bagley?
I've heard mutterings, yes.
I've heard it's been used by DedSec.
I wouldn't put it past them. It's pretty well known that they're not fans of blue. But the idea of a souped-up version of Bagley, given it's already so intelligent, is a bit terrifying.
I wonder what they could actually make it do.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Me, Tash. It's hard to believe that there could be shortages of even medicine. Self-driving rubbish.
All right, we're here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
Disobedience will be met with force.
this.
All right, server's loaded up. I suppose you got it from here. Oh, and don't blow up.
Hey, you're talking to a professional here. Don't worry.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
Search the area!
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Alright, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
Area clear. Gonna keep searching.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now. search.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
To the suspect.
Fuckity fucking fuck! Bags! I can't shake them!
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
You ever wanted to recruit an Albion guard and see if you could make them jump off the roof? Nah, just me?
Well, that was a massive cock-up. We'll have to try again later.
Why are you doing this?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Watch out! Fuckity fucking fuck! Bags! I can't shake them!
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
I am a conductor of chaos! Sing for me!
Well, bloody guns, James! Oh my god.
Global British broadcasting. Britain's first.
Boom! Bang!
Taking fire!
Help! Please!
Heads up!
All right, I've got it. Now, can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
I'm listening.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run!
Copy that. Oh, boy, that drone is not right.
Nothing like staring death in the eyes and saying, "Not today, Satan."
Yes, we're all very impressed that I didn't kill you. But don't celebrate too long. New mission coming up. I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
I did not want to know that about myself. I have to go sit in the corner and cry.
That's it from the bug. Don't forget the live show that is so secret it is definitely not happening at the usual time and place this month. Definitely not. And definitely do not tell anyone not to come to it. Definitely not.
Hey, big guy!
Let's go! Bitches. Booyah! Easy peasy.
To think that Albion vandalized this advertising to try and control people's thoughts when this perfectly nice corporation paid good money to do that. Justice served, kind of.
probably hurt the resale value. How about a real challenge next time? Yeah, let's fuck some shit up!
Yo!
London's more dangerous than I thought. Should have prepared better.
Too late for that. Besides, learning on the job is more fun.
I almost got caught by some Albion goons. Twice. Either they're everywhere, or I am rusty.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, no sense worrying about it now. I'm in this fight, and I have to see it through.
This won't solve any of your problems.
Run one this time.
It's not the sheep.
Due to heightened criminal activity, pedestrians at night may be at risk.
Waiting direction. Over. Movement during the scan.
Not a fucking statue here. If I wanted to be harassed by an
Stay
annoying
right there.
buzzing thing, I'd probably punish the beehive.
Hopefully the ones over here don't just drive into walls like they do back home.
But what people forgot is that if you're not paying for it, then you're the product being sold.
Disobedience will be met with force.
If technology brings out the worst in capitalism, capitalism brings out the worst in technology. Senior academic Alpha tells us how big business repurposes big data.
Historically, what's happened, of course, is that people have traded their privacy for their convenience as smartphones and other kinds of technology came in and became mass-consumed, mass-used items and technological objects. Gradually, technologies that privacy kind of into the background into a state we've got now where it's essentially gone. Having this access to this data makes huge tech companies like Bloom so much more powerful than they would be otherwise, and not just in the obvious ways. Of course, there's a lot of worry and fear over what they can do with data. Anyone see what every individual is doing at any point in time. But I think there's even deeper reasons why this data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make us do things. So lots of predictive technologies which are implemented by these tech giants. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the patterns of our movement. So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions are not just predicting what we might like to do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think.
Hey, do any of you believe in ghosts? Because if ghosts are real, there are ghosts here.
Yo, I got a question. The news says the building's under repair, right? So where's the repairman? All they got is security.
Oh, totally. Question is, what am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Take this down. The tone bombing presents us with an excellent opportunity. Once we've taken full possession of the site, it gives us a good vantage point on the Thames and provides us with a cover of activity to mask some of our own higher risk activities.
Wait, what was that?
Check the surroundings.
Must be nearby. Look out! Watch yourself! Guns down.
The suspect gave...
What? Drone's acting up. Let's lock it down.
I want to know who's messing with this drone.
Could be anywhere right now.
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. I love a hands-on approach. Come to me, my pretty.
How about a real challenge next time? Still got it. Okay.
He's looking to automate our jobs, mate. This is no joke. Director Cass? You're serious? Who told you that? Friend over in R&D. The shit he's told me about background checks and knowing who's going to be useful to Albion, who's going to be a problem. You that worried about your job? This is a PMC. They already do background checks on all of us. Oh, you don't get it. He was talking about the general population, not just us employees. How bad is it that everyone has to be watched that closely? Well, look around. It's fucking bad. And Cass is going to do what he has to keep it from getting worse. Suggest you do the same.
Hey? Cool.
What the hell? This is it. The signal is coming from this Spiderbot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Spiderbot got Texas chainsawed. Why is this here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
Sir.
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that Spiderbot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Gotcha.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? Fuck, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Well, there we go. Clan Kelly was in on the bombing.
I think the Kellys were the supplier. And that makes this a handoff.
Well, we need to find out who they were meeting. My money says it's someone from Zero Day.
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, do we know who was running the spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spider-Bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
So, the police watched it all happen. Interesting.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Oh, cool. Yeah, easy. I'll just quantum leap through a magic tunnel. No problem.
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but Spider-Bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Yeah, sounds good.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Gotcha.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
That's Zero Day's thing.
There, hurry. Got all the deliveries.
So you hired to supply all the targets? Shut it, we're all on need to know.
Damn. Zero Day was working with all sorts of groups to pull the bombings off.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the Spider-Bot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spider-Bot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Why do the cops keep quiet? They practically have the real bombers.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
So Albion's taken over the entire police station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Never thought I'd say this, but I wish the real cops were here. Ugh, that was hard.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the spider bot will be further in.
How about a real challenge next time?
No, absolutely not. If you've been lying, then I withdraw from the case.
Now, what are the odds that's the same spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Who was the last user?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
I got this.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spiderbot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. Buggery fuckery, look at all this junk. You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs. These boys should clean up our streets better than the same police. But who knows how long? When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. Now, we've got the business, right? So don't tell me how we have our best interest on our soldiers.
If the police can handle their job, Albion would be necessary, but they can't. Cobol is a perfect example. A bunch of lazy, overpaid cops are at the wheel. Well, they're not at the wheel anymore, are they?
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
Lady Smash wants a kiss! Ooh, that's sexy! That's not a hammer! This is a hammer! Wrench! Smash!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Correctamundo.
Out of their bloody...
You want me to bring the hammer down? Lady Smash, you dirty girl! Here we go.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Yeah, okay.
Look around! No stone unturned!
They're around here somewhere. Stick to procedure.
Lady Smash wants a kiss.
Fuck! They're up and vanished!
Destroy!
Listen, no sense resisting. No visual on the suspect. I want the target now. Eyes open, weapons ready.
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. That's awesome!
All's well here. What's next?
You want me to bring the hammer down?
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
Ah, we have another secret ground station. The adventure continues.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Oh, sorry.
Make it illegal. This is London Calling. You're listening to Moon Town and Buckingham. Your source for very They've been supported by corporate backers and privatised the corporation. Today, BBB is a shadow of its former self. become a tool used by the government to circulate fake news and misinformation. So how did we get here? Where did it all go wrong? How can we tell when our national media has become state propaganda? Our experts speak on conditions of anonymity for their own safety. Here's disinformation and media expert Chubbs, who's seen free broadcasters built up by journalists and torn down by demagogues all over the world.
So before the media fragmented, there was a voice of authority that was trusted and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really powerful model where
the GPS history of the spider bot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Not a bad place to go if you want to hide out.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
All right, Bagley. I need a way in.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Oh, is this part of a set? Get a load of this! What is this, some kind of secret police cave?
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
What were they working on down here? Was it just tone? Or something bigger?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
I knew it. It's all connected. Albion, Clan Kelly, Zero Day, they're all in bed with each other. Nasty terrorist bed.
It seems like Zero Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
Meanwhile, people are getting disappeared left and right. Let's put a stop to it.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Let's have a look around.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Well, there's no way he's been deported, given how backed up the whole system is. That would mean he's in limbo at the EPC. We should take a look.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside. Someone around here wants to speak with you. Pushing the coordinates now.
They would take any infants and they would crucify them. And that's a great, fantastic viral tool. How do you counter that? With the truth. The way you counter it is by saying, no, they didn't. And of course, no one wants to spread that story. No one wants to hear that story. They want to hear the sensationalism. They want to hear how people were victims of violence when in fact they weren't. They were victims. Some insurgent forces were back.
The news is it's a fact. With media research and academics.
The media, of course, is perhaps the key way in which governments have control their populations. So, totalitarian countries have typically used huge mainstream media outlets to sell one kind of news, one kind of bias towards its population. Of course, the media has always played this kind of key role in methods of state control. I think what's happening now is perhaps even more concerning, where you previously, in pre-crisis Britain, had perhaps more diverse voices in the media, but now with the GCB, you're really only seeing one brand of news, and therefore only one truth.
I'm with DedSec. How can we help?
God, really? I thought you might be interested in my date last night.
Sounds like a good time.
Not like that. He was just this normal man, very arrogant, spoke about how he can expense whatever he wants because he has dirt on his boss.
And why is this supposed to be interesting?
Because he works for Jack Heath, CEO of Evangeline's auction house. Heath could interest you. Many of his clients are literal criminals. I expect him to be one too. So this dirt my date's got, it's likely something serious.
Is it worth another date?
Can't. I met him on Puller, and he has already changed his preferences. I'm not his type anymore. He's all yours.
Time to investigate.
It seems our man Gareth Hendricks updates his preferences nearly every day. Right now, he's looking for a professional getaway driver.
Huh?
He must want a thrilling criminal romance. I mean, I get it. I once had a fling with a North Macedonian botnet. We'll need to find someone who fits the bill. I found someone who matches Hendricks' preferences. Pushing you their location now.
Shows that there is still a space to combat these false truths and disinformation that's being sold to us, and that it's never possible really to completely shut down, despite all the technologies that they have at their disposal and all the financial and corporate power and all the physical power. That it's never quite possible to shut down people's desire to get to the truth and fight for their ideologies and values. And you know, we're out here starting that task.
You've been listening to Buccaneer and Tesh. We'll be back soon with more. What you'll never hear on the GDP. Keep listening, keep sharing, and keep resisting.
Here at Albion, we believe you can be the best, whoever you are. So if you're here illegally and are looking for a way to stay, for a way to make a difference, we are the way to make that happen. If you want to stop worrying and start enforcing, contact Albion. Signing bonus and citizenship sponsorship available. Albion. Great British values. Great British security.
This is London Core. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for the day. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls of the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIGS. Why not? They're going to be listening. They're listening to everything. But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about the massive, unaccountable spy organization that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS become so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and podcaster back in the days of pre-crisis meeting.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It's the complete and total control of the The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are now part of the whole, part of the nation. And the only meaning that you will find is to become part of the nation. What is the nation? The nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does. It's just not new. But that's what he says. And on that basis, they take the right to control every aspect of your life. Talk to where you eat, to where you go to hang out with your friends. I mean, what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the state operating in tandem, basically molded into one. That isn't that rare. It's not exactly the same thing in Nazi Germany. Look at the concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany. There were private companies in those camps.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's find Angel. Albion won't hesitate to whip out the choppy, cutty, pokey tools once they find out he's dead sick.
Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
This won't go on my permanent record, will it?
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
I need a bigger drone.
Still got it.
Big stick oven thing. Sharp pointy sword.
Easy peasy.
Oh shit. They're turning on us.
Yeah, man, I like drinking proper.
Six-legged spider, activate! Better keep this.
Excuse me, you wanna get out of my fucking face right? That thing's gonna hurt someone!
How about a real challenge next time? Easy peasy.
Albion personnel will act to disperse any unlawful gatherings.
Too close, you fuck.
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
This place is a nightmare factory. You could vanish into thin air here and no one would ever know.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
That Mary Kelly lady has a stranglehold on this city. It's creepy.
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Putting the location of the EPC database on your optic. There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer! I'm the hammer, you're the nail.
Someone's on the ground.
Turn over everything here until you find them.
You'd better hide. Area's clear. Continuing the search.
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer!
you twat.
Might as well give it up, mate.
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. Ooh, that's sexy.
Yeah, moving on.
Keep your eyes open.
You want me to bring the hammer down? I love a hands-on approach.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dams? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favor of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Hey, Bagley. Shut up.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Good job. A+.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck, what was that?
They jabbed him with something. We need to get a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They put a microchip in his neck. What do we think? Some kind of tracker?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Keep on him. He may have gotten away.
Fucker! Get it before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
Fuckers!
Oh, he's gonna make it. Keep going, my dude.
Get fucked up! We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Well, I was wrong. And that microchip was more than just a tracking device.
The chip was triggered remotely. Either way, Angel's still breathing, but I get the feeling he's in an even stickier situation.
We need to find him, see what they did to him, and what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
Fuck yeah! I invented this DedSec shit.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
I don't know if I like your tone, Mr. Robot.
Yeah, Bagley's quirks will go on you. He's honestly pretty hilarious. Nice work, by the way.
Here we go. Good visibility. And there. Decent application. All done.
You're done so far as the Imperial War Museum is concerned, but a little less Albion propaganda in Lambeth will go a long way.
Easy peasy. How about a real challenge next time?
One for the museums.
Not just anyone could heroically vandalize a hospital, but you're not just anyone, are you? The people of Lambeth are sure to love this. Well done.
Still got it. How about a real challenge next time?
Back away. Not it.
Easy peasy.
Sir! That thing's lost its commands.
Really small part of me that is actually worried about ghosts. Not just any ghost.
Again? Fly somewhere else.
What a headache.
So this is where Clan Kelly brought Angel. He's fucked.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him.
Still got it.
Now this spot could use a makeover. Still got it.
Sir! Hold on.
Lady Smash wants a kiss. I'm the hammer, you're the nail.
Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
Back over there.
Look, you're tired of running. I'm tired of chasing you. Just give up. Let me do this the hard way. No one here.
Go, get that voice now.
All clear here. I'm gonna check somewhere else.
Not here. Moving on. Yeah, come out. I'll go easy on you.
Find them. Tear the place apart.
Yeah, no one here, but I'll keep looking. Go, get that voice now. I'm gonna fucking lose it now.
Has to be here somewhere.
Not here. Moving on.
I think we're good, but I'll take a look around. Split up and find them. Clear in here. Nothing so far. Must have.
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer! Lady smashed, you dirty girl! You want me to bring the hammer down? Ooh, that's sexy!
Man, just listen. What? What's going on, mate? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bloody hell, man. You won't believe what I'm seeing. Fuck! What? They're burning corpses. Human bodies. This place was supposed to be closed. A perfect spot for a zoo, man. Fuck! There's crates of innards here. What the bloody fuck?
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
Cool. Let's do that.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Oh, great!
All right then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you. We need to talk. Well, get over here. Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Jesus, what was that? You looked like he was gonna cut you open and pull out your insides.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Hey, wait a minute. I know you. You're Caitlin Lau, that police inspector. We found your clubhouse. You've been after Mary Kelly all on your own.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
Well, we tracked someone, just not you. A colleague of ours disappeared from the EPC, and the trail led here, to whatever the hell this place is.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
Yeah, no kidding. You know what? You stay here. I'll have someone from the team come get you. I'll go find our guy. Also, you said something about files?
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Oh, shit. All right. I'll go find those two. Mary Kelly's our enemy now, which means you and I are on the same team.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And thanks for your help. I'm glad we're joining forces.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Good to know. I mean, it's fucked up. You know what I mean. Fucking Kellys. Oh, Jesus. Bagley, can you do some facial reconstruction or something? This doesn't look good.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases.
All right, guess we better look around.
Negative.
Nobody deserves to die like this. We have to take down Mary Kelly. Take down all this shit, blood.
Again, not Angel. She thought it through. Those microchips are probably filled with some sort of toxin that induces paralysis and asphyxiation. Intubation would prolong life until surgeons get round to them.
Keeping the organs fresh for the fucking butchers. This is sick.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day?
I'm a ninja! Poof!
Run a search, find the hacker. They're gone. We lost them.
Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No kidding.
Not my problem.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Didn't think cooperating with the resistance group was part of the law enforcement playbook. But we're living in strange times, right?
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
All right, team meeting time. We need to look at these files and choose a plan of attack.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
And you add all of that up, what you end up with is a big wall moving in a big way from a lot of little buttons being pushed. But also there's this other thing that's going on here. It's the gathering of data and the analysis of data has authoritarian.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
It has been used.
How does big data look into our lives? James covered it for the pre-crisis.
We're starting the merger of private data and that with data held by the state into what are called social credit systems. This is where every aspect of your behaviour is monitored and totted up by a central system to sort of score you as a person, a bit like a credit card, but predicated on all of your behaviour rather than just the money you're spending. And this can have profound impact. We're starting to see systems emerge which punish you and stop you from doing things in society based on your behaviours. And this can be as trivial as if you jaywalk, if you cross the road in the wrong place, you might lose points. If you do some community activities or help your neighbours, you might earn points. And then this can be used to sort of evaluate you as a person. And this could mean, for example, better travel privileges, being able to travel first class, or being denied from travelling first class to not being able to travel at all. These systems are very real and very possible because of all the data that has now helped us.
So if your ears are burning and you think someone might You're probably right. They're watching all of us. I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Market. Keep listening, keep sharing the show, and keep it encrypted. They're watching us, but we're watching it.
Despite Albion's ongoing effort to prosecute offenders, knife crime continues to rise year on year. Now, with assailants as young as 10 years old being detained, how should they be prosecuted? Join GBB as we discuss Albion's expanding mandate.
You're listening to The Bar.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once-free Britain. Hello, resistors. This is the Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little Christmas light, shape like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. So we'll have to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it later on this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000. 4,000 new jobs, thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, they'll be jobs that no one in their right sane mind will actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess. We have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this dark universe, that technology will in fact render us obsolete, and we won't need humans.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing. Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stokovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh. Give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
Wrong, 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 wrong. You can't change corruption from the inside. What makes you think things will turn out any different this time?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.